Hey, YouTube. How you doing? How you doing, YouTube? Getting set up here. Had a hard time getting set up today again. But now hopefully we'll be good. How do I do this again? There we go. I don't know how to write a story. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Do it.
Okay. All right. Getting set up on Facebook. Just a second, guys. Q&A about DDM and PIRF sale plus some TH pronunciation practice. All right, and then hit that button, hit live, start live video, starting live video, and they give me 2 seconds. I'm live already. Great. All right, so hopefully, and I just broke my tripod, and now I got a problem. Yeah, look at this. Tripod broke. All right, let's see how it goes. Leave it right there like this. This is not going to go well, so I need to put something on the bottom there. Okay, good. Hi, YouTube. Let's see. We got Davos Moon. I'm very stressed, Davos. Jessica Miranda, how you doing? Your videos are useful. Thank you very much. Nada Hassan. Hi, Coach. Jessica from Brazil. Obrigado. Michael Elumif. Hello, Coach Shane. Good to see you again. Great to see you, Michael. Great. I love your videos. Wilson says, hello, dear Coach Shane. I'm Alonso from Spain. You rule the roost, mate. Ow! I like your T-shirt. Sound really good. Very good. Kevin, why are you stressed? Kevin, my tripod just broke. Setting up with YouTube a live video for me is it's always a major stress factor, drives me crazy, makes me go nuts. And I'm also live on Facebook, so setting that up makes me go crazy. Iqbal says, great job, thank you. Andre says, hi again, great. Somebody, I can't read any of the characters they say hi, but welcome. Welcome on Facebook, welcome on YouTube. Let me change this so it's easier for me to see. Put this over here. That might be easier. Iqbal says, awesome, sir. Yeah, awesome possum. So how are you guys doing today? The big reason I'm here is to answer questions about our DDM and PIRF sale, which is happening right now. But I'm also going to give a TH pronunciation lesson in a couple minutes. Abhishek says, your YouTube videos have improved my pronunciation from India. That's excellent. If my YouTube videos are helping you, you should join my PIRF class. That'd be really great. Seth says, Coach Shane, you rock. Thanks, Seth. Andre, what kind of channel is better, YouTube or Facebook? Daniel. It doesn't, I think YouTube, Facebook, they're the same thing. YouTube for me is easier to read the script, the writing, but anyway. Daniel, fine, and you? Great, Daniel. Now that you're here, I'm feeling pretty good. Hatham says, hello. Diana says, working. Are you working right now, Diana? What are you doing? Where are you working? YouTube. Nobody's chatting. YouTube's very boring. Maybe I'll just close YouTube. Maybe I'll open on a different YouTube channel. Amir says, oh, thanks. Cool. Daniel, where are you at right now? Daniel's been with me from the beginning. Daniel and Miguel, Coach Miguel, yeah, Professor Daniel, been with me from the beginning. Daniel started when his English was nothing, zero, zilch, nada, no English, and now English is nothing. Super easy for Daniel now. So I'm not getting any messages, so I'm wondering if I'm live at all. Yeah, I can't tell. Seth says, Coach Shane, your videos helped my 4th grade son learn how to perfectly say all of his R's and R's. That's great. That's great, Seth. The time to learn pronunciation is when you're a child. Once you hit your teenage years, it gets more and more difficult. You can still master it, but it takes a lot of work. So I'm glad that you got your son watching those videos now. That's really good. Very important. Abhishek, I suggest your channels to subscribe in India. Thank you, Abhishek. I'm really impressed by your teaching. Thank you very much. Lavdi, which is the best way to improve speaking fast? To speak. If you want to improve your speaking fast, you need to speak. But remember, speaking is just one thing. You need to have a coach. You need to have someone to tell you what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, and what to practice. That's the only way. And I have seen students who improve their speaking in a month. I'm not joking, in a month, but usually it takes longer. And that's the nice thing about our PIRF classes. Right now, how many live classes do we have? I'll tell you right now. Hold on a second. I got to get my schedule out. We have so many classes that it's perfect for students. And I'm just telling you, because I need to know this information too. Wow, my computers are just really slow today. What's going on? This is ridiculous. You know, when you want to do something, it doesn't go smoothly. It drives you crazy. There we go. So this is my, this is our April schedule. April's already done, but the April schedule for PIRF, that's our speaking class. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15, actually more, but 15 live classes every week for PIRF. So that means if you're awake, if you have time, you can go to class 15 times a week and practice your speaking with our coaches. So it's really valuable. So getting that feedback. So practicing speaking is the #1 thing to do, but you need to get feedback. You need to have a coach. Petra says, nice to see you here. Great, nice to see you. Diana says, yes, I'm working in a hotel as a front desk agent. That's excellent. Welcome to the hotel. Yes, I was a barbarian. Yeah, are you calling me a barbarian too? I think you are. Andre, hello from Belo Horizonte. Hey, that's where Daniel's from. Hey, Coach, how to speak casual English. I want to sound exactly like an American. That's our DDM class. DDM class teaches you exactly how Americans speak, and it teaches you casual English. And DDM classes, not only the lessons, how many live classes for DDM? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So right now for May, there are 12. And in June, there will be 16 live classes for DDM. So we're expanding, or maybe 17. Actually, I think it's 17. So we're getting more and more stuff going on. So it's huge. So once again, you need to take the DDM lessons and practice with me and the coaches. Erica, hello from Slovakia. Hi, Erica. Andre, the content you produce is the best. I tell all my friends, thank you so much. Let me go to YouTube here. Marcelo, is it Marcelo or Marcello? Marcelo. This is Marcelo from Brazil. I always use and recommend your videos to my students. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't see any commentary here. Yeah, Kevin, what was up with that? Santa, hey, Santa, you're live. Can you see the chat? Yes, I can now. Wilson, huge mug. Yeah, can you see it? It's an elk. Is that a moose? This is my moose. It's a moose on my coffee mug. Ah, black. So yeah, it's a huge mug. What are you drinking? Coffee. It's coffee, MCT oil, butter, and salt. That's it. Coffee, MCT oil, butter, and salt. Delicious. Miguel, and I had listened to all your Let's Master English. I love the story about the guy about the forklift driver. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Now, yes, good, good. Hello, Patricia from France. Bonjour. Hello, Patricia. Let me go back to Facebook here. I think Walid. Yeah. Wonderful, coach. Thanks a lot for your efforts. Okay. Thanks a lot for your efforts. By the way, I need to do an email newsletter on some of these expressions. I need to write that down. Thanks a lot for your efforts. I'm going to tease Walid here for a second. Hold up. Thanks a lot for your efforts. I think I have a list at the bottom here. Yeah. So listen to these expressions, everybody. I'm going to give you 5 expressions, and you tell me which one is good. So you guys as English students and me as your English coach, as your English teacher, after I give you a lesson and you like it, you learned something, what should you say? Okay, and I'm going to give you 5 choices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I want you guys to choose the best answer, okay? Number 1, thanks for trying to teach us. Number 2, thank you for your effort. Number 3, thanks. Number 4, good job. Number 5, I'm pretty much thankful. So you have 5 choices. Which one? Only one of them is good. 4 of them are not good. And once again, remember the relationship. The relationship is, I'm your teacher, you're the student. I've given you a lesson, and now you want to show your appreciation. I need to add another one. And I'm going to add a 6th one. Now, of these 6, only one is acceptable, is good to say to a teacher or to your boss. And here you go. Which one is it? Number 1, thanks for trying to teach us. Number 2, thank you for your effort. Number 3, thanks. Number 4, good job. Number 5, I'm pretty much thankful. And number 6, well done. What's the answer? Only one of those 6 is appropriate. Oh dear Lord. You guys, this is the thing. You guys need to take my classes. You need to go to DDM. DDM is a place where we learn stuff like this. The nuance of language. Oh my God. Yeah. Nobody is right. So far, nobody. Oh, I take that back. One person. So far, only one person has given the answer. Everybody else is wrong. Wow. And that's why you guys should take my classes. Yeah, one person on YouTube is correct. Nobody on Facebook is correct. Just terrible. Oh, my wife's not here. She would laugh. This is really bad. You guys, so I'm going to read them one more time. Listen one more time. So the situation, I'm your teacher, you're the student, I've given you a lesson, maybe I've given you several lessons, you like the lessons, and you want to show your appreciation. So which of the following should you say to show your appreciation? Number one, thanks for trying to teach us. Number two, thank you for your effort. Number three, thanks. Number four, good job. Number five, I'm pretty much thankful. And number six, well done. Bum, bum. So far, oh, finally on Facebook, we have one person with the right answer. Oh, two people with the right, oh, three people with the right answer. Oh, four people, suddenly we're getting the right answer. On YouTube, we have one, two, just the two people on YouTube. Wilson says all of them. No, Wilson, only one of them is appropriate. The answer is, guys, number three, thanks. That's the only one that's appropriate. The other ones are weird or wrong. Okay? Now, the first expression, thanks for trying to teach us. Thanks for trying to teach us. That means I tried, but I failed. You didn't learn anything. I'm a horrible teacher. It means I'm a terrible teacher. Number two, thank you for your effort. That's the same thing as thank you for trying. To give effort is to try. Thank you for trying. You were not successful. You failed. You're a bad teacher, but we appreciate your effort. Thank you for trying. Oh my God. Number three, thanks. Thanks. That's it. That's all you should say. Thanks. Number four, good job. That's what you say to your son, to your daughter, to your employee, to your student. That's an expression that comes from up here downward. So as a teacher to a student, the relationship is the opposite. So good job is not something you say up. Good job is something you say down, or equal. You could say it equally too, but even so, down would be better. Okay? My God. Number five, I'm pretty much thankful. I'm pretty much thankful means I'm a little thankful. Not really, but a little. So normally, thank you, 100% thank you. I'm pretty much thankful. 25% thank you. Just thank. Not even thank you. Thank. That's it. It's not very nice. And number six, well done. Once again, very similar to good job, but even higher. Well done is very kind of British, if you ask me. But we say it in America too. Very high to very low. Well done down there, little man, little person. Well done. Say it to your baby. When your baby takes the spoon and puts food into its mouth, well done. Well done, Edward. That's something you could say. Okay? Good God. That was, now this is really valuable. You guys should be paying me for this lesson, because on YouTube and Facebook, oh man, I see it so many times and I laugh. And I know you guys, people who use these expressions, I know you use them from your heart and you mean thank you, right? But now you know, just say thanks. 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 That's it. And better than thanks, well, more than thanks, thanks, and a heart, and then a retweet or a share or whatever you do, wherever it is. Yeah, that's the idea. Good Lord. Wow. So there you go. That was a pretty good lesson. Now, there was a question about the pronunciation of pretty. Yes, so English to Kurdish asked the question. I think somebody else may have too. So P-R-E-T-T-Y, P-R-E-T-T-Y, pretty. In American typical daily pronunciation, it's actually pronounced with a short I. We don't say pretty. We use a flat T too. We don't say pretty, pretty. That would be a short E, like head, bed, B-E-D, bed, pen. If I have a pen, that's a shorty, So we don't say pretty. We don't say pretty. We use a short I, like hit, pretty, pretty. It's actually a short I pronunciation, pretty, 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 pretty. And if we say it really fast, it might even sound like a schwa, which would be pretty, pretty, pretty. So Daniel says, so the problem is pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Now, the word pretty, P-R-E-T-T-Y, you have to be careful. Pretty can have a lot of range. Pretty can mean very, and it can mean a little. Okay? So it really depends on the situation. So pretty can mean very, and it can mean just a little. Okay? Pretty much means not 100%. Pretty much means not 100%. It could be 20%. It could be 80%. We don't really know. It depends on how the person says. But what's important is pretty much does not mean 100%. It absolutely means not 100%. So I'm pretty much happy. I'm pretty much thankful. There are problems. I'm not 100% happy. I'm not 100% thankful. That's what it means. So yeah. It's a problem. Hi, long time no see from Cindy. In Kansas now. Great, Cindy. Are you there with your son? That's great. That's good to know. Teacher, what's the difference between back off and back up? When you what? When you what, Stephen? Finish your question. Rodrigo, hi. It depends. Back off and back up. Those are phrasal verbs. Do you get my, see, so I talk about this a lot. When you want to learn a phrasal verb, you have to look at the sentence and the situation. So every Friday in our email, in our English lesson email, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I send out an English lesson email. Every Friday, we have Phrasal Verb Friday, where I teach you phrasal verbs. And you can see one phrasal verb can have 9 different definitions. Now, some phrasal verbs only have one definition, but some phrasal verbs can have many definitions. So it depends on the situation. So if you guys want to know the meaning of something or the nuance of something, you have to give me a sentence. And better yet, look at how the expression is used. And that's where you should join DDM. We have a sale right now, guys. Actually, last week we had a huge, even bigger sale, but we still have an excellent sale. Join DDM. That's the way to do it. That's the way to learn, Steve. Wilson, you are the best. I wish to go there and give you a huge hug. Boom. I earned 10 euros teaching with a woman some English. I'm so happy. Of course, she was a beginner. Wilson, that's great news. Congratulations. Keep going. Why do people used to say bloody before some words? It's British, Rodrigo, not Americans. Americans don't say bloody. Wilson, thank you. The GNR. I told my teacher, thanks. I'd probably get beat up. Your teacher's a jerk, GNR. Luciano. Or just say thank you. I mean, you can say thank you. Luciano, GNR, instead of that, just say thanks for trying to teach us and tell me what your teacher does. English to Kurdish. Coach, in my country, the flat T is R, not your D like in water. Yeah, so once again, and I've talked about this many times, in America, when you make the R sound, your tongue never touches. So the sound is the tongue never touches. And when you make a T or a D or a flap T, the tongue must touch. So I don't know how it works in other languages, but in American pronunciation, the flap T and the R are completely different. So I'll give you an example. Let's say, yeah, we'll do this. This is a difficult pronunciation, but just listen to me. M-E-T-E-R. Write that down, everybody. M-E-T-E-R and M-I-R-R-O-R. Write those two words down. M-E-T-E-R and M-I-R-R-O-R. And I'll say those words right now. Meter, mirror. Meter, mirror. So M-E-T-E-R is a flap T. Meter, meter, meter. And you can hear that there's a touch. There's a meter, 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 meter. M-I-R-R-O-R, that's an R sound. Mirror, mirror. There's no touching. Mirror, meter, meter, mirror, meter, mirror. Okay, so once again, for American pronunciation, very different. I recommend not thinking about your country's pronunciation when you want to learn American pronunciation. Can we say like, thank you from Palestine as we say hello from Palestine? Sure, absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes, that's great. Thank you so much is excellent. Hi from Brazil. Rio, hey, hi Renato. Thanks, Rodrigo, good. Marcelo, what is right verb to use when somebody is helping you in a store? Once again, thank you. What is the right verb to use for when people are helping you in a store or any similar situation? I know waiters wait on. What about salespeople? Salespeople help you find things. Salespeople help you explain things. So I guess help is probably the best. Give me an idea, Marcelo. Sell to? Yeah, salespeople sell to people, but that sounds a little aggressive. Let me go back here. Hello from Hungary. Daniel says, but if we had used very much instead of pretty much, very much. I'm very much thankful. Well, it doesn't make sense. I'm very much thankful. We would say I'm very much appreciative. I'm very much appreciative. That would be good, Daniel. In some languages, your flap T sounds almost like an R. I know, in Spanish it does for sure. Yeah. Well, once again, not like an R, like a Spanish R, or maybe a Portuguese R, or a Turkish R, but not the American R. That's why I say don't say R, say Spanish R, or Turkish R, but not an American R. Absolutely not. Gabriela, I'm a licensed court interpreter and professional translator, but I still struggle with sign in or sign on. What's the difference? They can be the same. They can be the same thing, Gabriela. So it depends on the situation. Once again, give me sentences, guys. I have a big problem using up in English. Why? What's wrong with up? What are the benefits to learning the English language? For some people, zero benefit to learning English. Some people do not need to learn English. Rodrigo, why I understand everything you say, but in the movie, zero. Rodrigo, because Rodrigo, I've been in broadcasting for 20 years, and I've been an English teacher for 30 years. So because of television and radio and teaching, my pronunciation is typically going to be very clear and easy for everybody. For Americans too, when I'm speaking on the radio, everybody needs to understand me. So I have to have good pronunciation. That's why. Most people aren't on TV, aren't on the radio, don't teach a language. So their pronunciation is very relaxed. And that's the problem. That's why. Modal verbs are complicated. No, it's not. What are your thoughts on non-native teachers who try to teach English? Excellent. Yeah, I mean, non-native English teachers can be great because they know more of the difficulties of the student. That's really, really good. They have experience studying English. That's really good. They're successful at studying English. That's really good. But at the end of the day, you always want to have access to a native speaker too, to a native speaker. You know, non-native English teachers can be really great, especially for the lower level. For basic level, absolutely, it's really excellent. The higher you go, you need to find the good teachers, and there are a lot of good teachers. But once again, working with them is great, but you also want to be able to talk to a native teacher too. Your podcast is amazing. Thank you. When there's a confrontation between people and the police intervene and they say back off or back up. Well, they probably say back off. Back off means get away. Back up literally means go in reverse. Back up means go in reverse. Back off just means get away, go far away, move. Mehran says, I just wanted to say thank you. You helped me a lot. That's great. My pleasure. In your opinion, singing with English, hip hop or rap is good? In my personal opinion, no. Because in real life, nobody speaks like that. Yeah, exactly. GNR says, I just realized how crazy English is because of the word colonel, which has an R. I know, it's crazy. Yep. The waiter was waiting on us. The salesperson was helping us. Yeah. Helping. I would say helping. Helping. Jimin says, I just came in. Welcome, Jimin. Let me go back to Facebook here. Yes, our R. That's right. What is the expression very habit? I'm not sure very habit. I don't know what that means either. Thanks, coach. I'm from Iraq. Are phrasal verbs preferable? No, and academic phrasal verbs are daily English, casual English. In academic writing, you can use them, but I do recommend whole verbs. Thank you. I'm not a native English teacher. Yeah, no. Yeah. How to pronounce buddy and body. The vowels are different. The B-U-D-D-Y is a short U, and B-O-D-Y is a short O. So buddy, body. How can we practice writing English? We have a writing course, Maha. Yeah, writing is really important. If you have to write for a business or school, for an internet blog, Twitter, Facebook, if you write in English, you have to really be careful. So we do have, for our DDM students, we have a writing course. It's really good, and it's really inexpensive, amazingly cheap. I can't remember. I think it's, I don't know. It's $6 or maybe $5. I think it's $6 for a lesson if you buy 5, and it's less than that. It's like $5 if you buy 10, something like that. So it's really inexpensive. Coach, what is your recommendation for fast speaking? Oh, trust me, I'm not speaking fast. I'm speaking normal. And PIRF is the class I recommend, PIRF, because we teach you perfect speaking. PIRF, definitely. I've been following you for years, but I never tried DDM. I'm saving for that. If I join DDM, will I have access to all the PIRF? No, Slaker, if you join DDM or PIRF, we start you at the beginning. We start you at the beginning. And actually right now you could join and get the new lessons, but after June, everybody must start at the beginning. And if you stay a year, then we will invite people to the new lessons. But yeah, we don't, you have to start at the beginning. You have to start at the beginning. Hello from Belarus. Hello, Artem. I can read that, Artem, in Russian characters. Badia TV. The Jew sound is a diphthong. Jew. What's Jew? 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 Your shirt is fabulous. Obrigado. Thank you very much. What is the difference among treatment, remedy, medication? Use a dictionary. Israel, what's the difference between fiance and fiance in pronunciation? Same thing. So you guys, I'm not joking. DDM and PIRF, we have a sale right now. And I don't want to hear any excuses. Oh, my country doesn't have PayPal. We don't care. We have Western Union. We have many ways. Oh, my country is blocked from the United States. Doesn't matter. We have people from every country. So no excuses. Oh, it's too expensive. It's $20. $20 is too expensive? Ridiculous. If you want to be serious, join the classes. Hi, Coach Bruce Willis. DDM and PIRF are recorded lessons like the expression videos, or are they live? Both. So the lessons are recorded and the live classes are live. Okay. So if you, for example, if you're in DDM VIP, on Monday, I give you the assignment and then you guys send me the answers. On Tuesday, I give you the answers. I answer your questions. And on Wednesday, I give you the explanation. So it's almost live. But then we have live classes. And like I said, for DDM VIP, in June, we're going to have 17 live classes every week. Every week, different days, different times. It's amazing. It's great stuff. Jimin Kim, how do you practice pronunciation? How do you know? You have to have a coach, Jimin. If you don't have a teacher telling you if you're right or wrong, you'll never know. Mehran, I was wondering what motivates you to teach English and make videos. Yeah, by people sending me comments like, thanks for trying to teach us. Thank you for your effort. Good job. I'm pretty much thankful. Well done. When I get those comments, I know I have to keep teaching. That's my motivation. Grammar, word positions, Renato, for beginners. Yeah. One of our teachers, Coach Matt, is making an English book for beginners. And I will recommend that book. It's not out yet, but it will be out soon. So Coach Matt's upcoming book will be perfect for basic grammar and word position. I still have a doubt, though. I often hear the word think pronounced as think. Well, it depends. I mean, different people from different parts have different pronunciations. The standard American pronunciation is think, 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 think. Does your accent go away eventually if you live in America? I don't know what you mean, Jimin. What accent? For example, Jimin Kim, I'm assuming you're Korean. Does your Korean accent go away? No. That's why I have so many Korean. It's really funny. So I was a teacher in Korea, and you know, I had a couple hundred students every month. And then I left and I came to America. And my Korean students in Korea, they left me. And I have like 2 or 3 left. So I was really sad. And then now I got a lot of Korean students who live in America. And most of my Korean students who live in America have lived in America for 20 and 30 years. They came when they were in college, and now they're, 50 years old. They're like my age. And their pronunciation is terrible. Their pronunciation is, it's not good. So by living in America, is that going to help your pronunciation? No. I've been. Excuse me. Can you pronounce I've been slowly? Because sometimes I hear just, yeah, absolutely. And we have a rule, Stephen. The V sound can be canceled. That's something we teach in DDM too. Yeah, absolutely. The V can be canceled. It shouldn't be. We should say I've been. Abhishek says, how can I join your PIRF class? It's easy, Abhishek. Go to www.letsmasterenglish.com. Right now we have a sale, so /sale/PIRF, or just go to /sale and then click on PIRF. So one more time, www.letsmasterenglish.com /sale. SALE. Okay, and you can join DDM, PIRF, or LME Weekly. LME Weekly has both DDM and PIRF. It's a combination. Class. Do native English people try hard to learn any other language the way we learn? No. People around the world, schools around the world really push English. They really do. Korea, China, Japan, Vietnam, they teach English. I think in Europe, you might have some variety, but a lot of people learn English. I think in Russia, the kids are learning English. In Brazil, people are learning English. In America, no. When I was in school, we had our choice. We could learn Spanish, French, or German. Most of the guys in my town, we learned German. A little bit of German, just a little bit. And we had to. We didn't want to. So no. But some people, really want to learn just like you. So for me, it was the Korean language. I learned Korean. I had the passion and hunger and thirst for the Korean language, probably just like you studying English. Let me go back to some more questions here. How to pronounce jewel. I would like to learn conversation. Oops. Well, it depends on, So Luis Ferreira says, I would like to learn conversation. What would you point out for me? Well, if you want to learn conversation, you have to have conversations. So just have some American friends, Canadian friends, whatever, and have conversations. Just have conversations. If you want to learn idioms and phrasal verbs and natural pronunciation, DDM. If you want to learn good pronunciation and good speaking styles, PIRF. If your English is already excellent, we have another class called Action English. And that's where our coach gives you a topic, and then you guys discuss it. But yeah, if you want to learn conversation, if you want to have conversations in English, just hang out with some Americans or Canadians or whatever. Hi from Sudan. Hi, Adia from Sudan. Coach, how can I join your PIRF? Yeah, did that one. I've worked as an ESL instructor too, and I resorted to your videos because besides them being informative and helpful, the best way to learn something is by teaching. Yeah, the best way to learn something is by teaching. Gabriella, that's absolutely true. And that's why we have 3 classes: DDM Brazil, DDM Russia, and DDM China. And we have 3 teachers. In DDM Brazil, it's Coach Paulo. And DDM Russia, it's going to be Coach Gulia and hopefully Coach Vlad. And in China, it's Coach Lan. And these people are, Paulo speaks fluent Portuguese, and Gulia and Vlad speak fluent Russian, and Lan speaks fluent, she's Chinese, okay? So these teachers are going to be teaching beginning level DDM students. And at the same time, they're students. Those 4 are also students. So they're learning at the same time. And the best way to learn is to teach. Absolutely, I agree 100%. 100%. Abhishek, for being a good orator, what are the required things? My PIRF class. I want to speak like my Prime Minister Modi. He speaks in Hindi, but I want to speak in English. Yeah. Links for your DDM and PIRF. So once again, www.letsmasterenglish.com. That's the website /sale, S-A-L-E. We're having a sale right now. So Abhishek, to speak perfectly is my PIRF class, PIRF, my PIRF class. Excellent class. Let me go back to YouTube. Hi from Algeria. Hi, Ahmed. How do you practice to get an American accent? You imitate. You imitate. You listen to an American speaking, and then you imitate. And that's what our PIRF teaches, and DDM does too. Call me mad. I've printed your Let Master PDF and I pretend to be you. No, a lot of people do, Wilson. A lot of people do. A lot of people print out my podcast. They dictate the podcast, they print it out, and then they repeat and they try to do it just like me. Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good way. And I tell my students, for example, in DDM, every Monday we have the same characters. And I tell my guy students, imitate this guy. And I tell the lady students, imitate this woman. And it's really good to imitate those people. And it's fun. It's also fun. It is. It's really good. Thanks for your efforts. Well done. Thanks. Good job. Thanks for your trying. Excuse me. Can you pronounce? Okay. I've been to native teachers. Hello from Romania. Hi, car top. You like cars? How do you practice the American? I'm from Algeria. The sound you as in Q. You. You know, it's a long U pronunciation. Yeah, a long in America, it's a long U. You. That's a long U, not a diphthong. English is the best for, and then I can't see, for something. How should I start a conversation with a native? Just say, I mean, where are you? What's the situation? Are you at the bus stop? Are you at a restaurant? Are you on the train? Are you at the beach? I mean, depends on where you are. Just the same way you start a conversation with somebody in your language. The same way. Transnational interaction, not hard, quite deep. Yeah, it's not easy. Romania. All right. The sound you, okay, is it, what should I do to get in? Okay, I'm doing some of these repeated. How do you spell perf? Yeah, perf, P-I-R-F, perf. And P-I-R-F stands for pronunciation, intonation, rhythm, and flow. Have you been again to Korea? Do you miss Korea? What about the food there? No, I haven't gone back to Korea. And the food is really good. The Korean food is excellent. I love it. My teacher, I think I answered Badia. The U as in cute, yeah. Roses and hearts, thank you, radio. Yare daze, okay. Hello from Colombia. Hi, Camilo. Israel, coach, I already looked it up, but didn't understand when to use the answer, respond, and reply. I don't understand your question, Israel. Great, Camille. Another from Colombia. Excellent. Let me go back to Facebook here. Thanks. Hello from Farhad. I live in Columbus, Ohio. Yay! But I still struggle with, Maha. What really surprised me when I started DDM and PIRF teaching online, I expected all of that, 99.999% of my students to be in Korea, Japan, Russia, France, Brazil, Vietnam, China. I expected, Mexico, that. But I'm so surprised. I would say almost 30, maybe 40% of my students live in America. And, you would think, okay, yeah, they live in America. Maybe they're college students. No, very few college students. Most of them, I've got doctors, and I think I had 2 lawyers, a lot of nurses. I've got business owners, many different people, different backgrounds, housewives, all sorts of people who have lived in America for not 1 year, but 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and they're taking my classes. So I was surprised, but of course it makes sense. In order to improve, you have to have a coach. You do. You absolutely do. From Kurdistan, hey. Nestar, how to build rapport with someone that is upset or mad when you work at customer relations. Yeah. When you work in customer relations, one of the most important things to say is, one of the most important things not to say is, I'm sorry, or we're sorry. Because if you say, I'm sorry, or if you say, we're sorry, the customer gets more angry. That's right, you should be. In customer relations, one of the most important words to say is thank you. Oh my God, really? Thank you for telling me that. Oh, we have to solve this. Thank you very much. Say thank you. And that ends it. Thank you is a very good way to build good customer relations. Daniel, Shane, would you explain to me weren't in the lines? Then the loud sound did seem to fade, came back like a slow voice on a wave of phase haze. That weren't no DJ. So in that case, Daniel, it's wasn't. It means wasn't. Wasn't. Song lyrics are a bad place to learn English. They're fun, but the grammar's horrible. Why can't I find you on Telegram anymore? I don't use it. Too many things. We got Twitter, Facebook, WeChat, Weibo, VK.com. Yeah, so we got so many things. It's impossible for me to do all that stuff. Pedro Glottal what, Pedro Glottal? Why did you leave Chicago? I'm not a city boy. I don't like the city. The DDM and PIRF schedule. If you go to sale, www.letsmasterenglish.com/sale, you can see the schedule. You can see the schedule there. Let me just make sure. Yeah, if you go to DDM sale, yeah, the schedule's there. And once again, in June, we'll be adding, I think we're adding 5 more classes for DDM VIP. And for PIRF, the schedule is also at the bottom. And for PIRF VIP, are we adding more classes? I don't know. I don't know if we are adding more classes. Maybe we will. For LME Weekly, the schedule is at the bottom. And in June, we're adding 2 more classes to that. LME Weekly right now is so inexpensive. LME Weekly is a combination of DDM and PIRF. It's really excellent. Okay. Hello, sir. I'm completely new here and super excited to work with you. That's great, Yul. Welcome. Welcome to the family. My son was taking a nap. He just woke up, which means I need to finish the Hangout pretty quick. Let's see. Let me go back to YouTube. When you send an email or a fax to another person, what is the best way to ask if they received the document that was sent? Just say, did you receive the fax I sent you yesterday? Did you receive the email I sent you yesterday? And if it's email, I would attach it. If you didn't receive my email I sent yesterday, I've attached it again. Brando says, hello from Brazil. How you doing? How to say like a native speaker, where do you sit? What do you mean, where do you sit, Ahmed? What do you mean there? I wish I were with you. You're right here. We're together. I'm from Peru. Welcome. Medellin. Oh, in Colombia, Medellin. PIRF teaches speaking. It teaches pronunciation, intonation, rhythm, and flow. In other words, how to speak like an American. Okay, not British style, not Australian style, but American style. And it's PIRF is amazing. People who take PIRF and who study every week, especially if you have the live classes, it's amazing how quickly people improve, especially Asian students. Asian students have a hard time with the rhythm. Rhythm is always a big, pronunciation always a problem, but rhythm. The Asian students really learn rhythm fast. European students, European language people, their rhythm is fine. Their rhythm is fine. Their intonation is fine. Their flow is good. Flow is about understanding. Pronunciation is the problem. I'm having problems to pronounce the word humiliate. That's a tough one. Humiliate. Humiliate. Philip says, hello, coach. Hi, Philip. Nana, hi from the Philippines. How you doing, Nana? Welcome. Can you bring little coach in front of the camera? Maybe I will. Why did you stop? Oh, no, every month we do it, Philip. I'll do another one this week. Probably, maybe today I'll start it. It'll take me a couple of days. Can you understand the British? Stephen, that's a great question. Stephen says, can you understand the British? So because I've been overseas a lot, I've met every native English speaker. New Zealand, Australia, Hong Kong, Singapore, Philippines, Irish, British, Scottish, Welsh, Canada, and, you know, am I missing something? So all of those countries have a level of native English speaker, and I've met all of them. Without a doubt, the most difficult was number one. Well, that's a tough one. The most difficult, I'll make it a tie. Irish and Singapore, they were tough. Hong Kong is not too bad. Philippines is pretty good. Philippines, some people are excellent. But Irish, oh my God. Hong Kong and Singapore. Singapore's got mixes a lot of Chinese and English together, which makes it really tough. Australian was difficult. Australian was tough. British, not Canada, it's no problem. Canada is easy. A couple of vocabulary words, that's it. British is not too bad. But again, British, if it's the Queen's English, received pronunciation, like on the BBC, it's absolutely no problem. In fact, it sounds absolutely wonderful. Many Americans, in fact, would love to be able to communicate just like the British do in received pronunciation. It sounds so lovely indeed. But when you go to Manchester or Lincolnshire or when you go to other areas, oh, wow, the English can be really different and really difficult to understand. Also, vocabulary can be very, very difficult. Murderer, that's a tough one. It has been so long that I've been watching your videos and practicing. I have to get my son. Hold on a second, I'll bring him and then I gotta go. Hey boy, what's your problem? Daddy get you. Daddy get you. There you go, buddy. Oh yeah, you're just a little sad, aren't you? Yeah, let's go on. We'll say hi to some people. We'll say hi to a couple people. There we go. Yeah, that's my boy. So I'll finish up here real quick. So long that I'm watching your videos and practice. Sometimes when I go to the supermarket, I start talking in English subconsciously, even though that is excellent, Mehran. Yeah, when you start thinking in English, that is really important. That's really, really good. I understand you more than I get that a lot. Good imitation. Thank you, Camille. Is there a free trial? Yes, there is a free trial. You can go to www.letsmasterenglish.com/free. Okay. So letsmasterenglish.com/free. You can try PIRF and DDM for free. Little coach is crying, so he came out. That's right. You're so natural. I like that. Cool. So precious. Yes. Hi, little coach. They're saying hi. I use your videos in my institute here in Colombia. That's great. Baby coach. There you go. That's the boy. Hello, little boy. Your son is so cute. Cute. Looks exactly like you. Really? You hear that? Is that a good thing? His name is Mikey. Is that a good thing? You look just like me. Is that good or bad? Shut up, Dad. How often are you doing live videos? Which days? What time? So the schedule, you can see the schedule in on the sales page. You just go to the website and you can see the schedule. www.letsmasterenglish.com/sale. And then in there, you can see the schedule. And I do, every month, I do what we call AMA classes. I do 4 AMA classes for every student. And the time, it changes. So my students know the schedule. It changes. Does he speak English? He will. He's going to speak English. There you go. Can you say goodbye? He doesn't speak yet, but he started walking yesterday. He took his first steps yesterday. Same haircut. He took his first steps yesterday, so I'm really happy. Yeah, you did a really good job. Really good job. The baby knows more English than me. Not yet. Well, Stephen Collins, your name is so English. Are you What's your native language, Stephen? Because Stephen Collins, if I just saw Stephen Collins, I would assume 100% you're American, British, Canadian. I would just assume that. I would have just assumed that. That's right. When he's with his dad, he's very calm. That's right. He's dressed in country fashion. He's got his camo. Yeah. He's not going to smile. He doesn't want to smile. All right. All right, guys. Hello to the beautiful baby from Italy. Buongiorno. Is that right? Grazie. Thank you very much. Well, thank you to everybody for joining me today. I'll go ahead and finish up here. His name is Mikey. I was born in Costa Rica. Very good. So Stephen, gracias. I think that's what I say, right? Gracias. Of course. Is it the same in every Spanish-speaking country? Do they really, in every Spanish, like Colombia, we got people from Colombia. Is it really the same pronunciation? Can you tell the difference between somebody from Costa Rica, somebody from Mexico, somebody from Colombia? I wonder about that. How old is he? I don't know. What is he? 15 months? Oh, I think today, April. Oh, tomorrow he will be 15 months. Tomorrow, 15 months. That's amazing. Yeah, he's getting up there. Recommended books to learn English, whatever you like. Easy books are usually self-help, but nonfiction is easier than fiction. What do you call the thing around? A bib, B-I-B. This is a bib. It's a bib. A big kiss to the little coach. Thank you. Yes. Depends on the region. Okay. So some regions are different. Sure. Mikey is very curious. Mikey wants to play with everything. Yeah. He's a troublemaker. He wants to touch everything. Of course. Of course he does. Do you see yourself, Mikey? Do you see yourself on the screen? Yeah. He's looking at himself. Yeah. That's you, son. Egi Kyopta. Thank you very much. The differences in the accents, yeah. Same thing with American English. New York, Los Angeles, Texas, London, Manchester, Glasgow. Say excuse me. Yeah, they all sound different. People from the coast usually do not pronounce the S at the end. Oh, gracias. Oh, interesting. I have bought the Webster Dictionary. How is it? Yeah, I have one too. Abhishek, I have a Webster Dictionary too. Are you going to homeschool your child? Definitely. That's the plan. Who knows? But yes, the plan is to homeschool him. Yep. The plan is to homeschool him. Yeah. Let him do a mess. It's healthy. Yeah. My wife will disagree with you, Daniel. My wife will disagree with you. That's for sure. All right, guys. Join DDM. You won't regret it. Very good situation right now. I'll probably go live again, later, maybe tonight, tomorrow. I don't know. Thank you very much, Eklas. And we will be doing another video. I'll save this one, upload it so you can watch it later. And thanks a lot, guys. Oh, yeah. Now you want to talk? Say goodbye. Bye-bye. So long. Hasta la vista. Gracias. Kamsahamnida. Sure. Thank you very much. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.